It's been a steady few weeks as the restaurant at the White Hart appears to defy the national picture. Good numbers in the week, and then we're full at the weekend. So it's time for something different. A ticket-only dinner. For the last 5 years, I've run the Sitwell Supper Club from my home at Rook's Nest Farm. It's a huge cowshed, and we have a long table in the summer that seats up to 70 people. But since I bought the White Hart, it made sense to bring my events up here. Now, the advantage of that was that we were no longer cooking outside. I didn't have to heat people in a tent. So the weather was not a stress for us. But of course the setup was a stress. We couldn't set it up until the day of the actual event because we had dinner service on the Thursday night. And it meant that on the Friday and the morning and the hours leading up to Burns night, we had to have all hands on deck to lay up the tables to try and see if we could actually fit 70 people into the dining room. As it happened, we couldn't, and we had to have an overspill into the bar. Some of my neighbours agreed that they were quite happy to sit there, and I sat there as well, so that was all good. Hello and welcome to the first ever Sitwell Supper Club at White Hart. Those of you who've been following our progress will remember possibly at least 2 Burns nights where we basically sat outside. Oh, no. The first was after COVID, and no one complained because that's what heroes we all were as diners. After that, it stopped being funny, so I decided to buy a hotel in order to accommodate Burns night with a roof over our heads. As ever, I call on that dynamic duo of Al and Kev. Kev Forrest is a master of the haggis address, and Alistair Claygill plays the bagpipes with fearsome, noisy gusto.
Right, hi, I'm Al Cahill. I went to vet college in Edinburgh and accidentally learned to play the bagpipes. So I've been operating on cows all day, and now I'm going to play the bagpipes all night.
The Sitwell Supper Club is generally very, very busy. Summertime is always nice and warm, beautiful scenery out at the cowshed, and it's nice to come and be able to do a little bit of Scotland down in England. Thoroughly enjoy it, yeah.
But look, let's talk about the food, and without further ado, please welcome in, it's Gamey Jamie himself. Here he is. Jamie Hazelock, aka Gamey Jamie, is bringing his love of game to the kitchen of the White Hart. Will his set menu satisfy our large and hungry mix of guests? So, as Gamey Jamie's name may suggest, he quite likes his game so much he calls himself Gamey Jamie. Am I right?
This is right.
This is right, thank goodness. Yeah, I was worried about that.
Well, I got stage fright when you brought me out, yes.
You got stage fright, yeah. Okay, but you are Gamey Jamie, yes?
Gamey Jamie, yes.
You are. Take us through the menu then, Jamie.
So this evening, you have got neeps and tatties and venison shot locally. Then you're going to have aperitif, or just an intercourse settlement before the deep fried Mars bar. We're going.
An intercourse settlement. So there we have it. There's Gamey Jamie. Off he goes. Fantastic.
See you later.
So have a wonderful dinner, but ochai danu, and have a great dinner. Thank you so much. So, with a smooth start to the night, let's pause while I tell you about a little innovation of mine. What an Italian menu needs is some Italian wines, and it's what our customers have asked for, very sensibly. We got up and running very quickly. I produced a very tight list of mainly French wines just to keep ourselves in business and get going. But now that the restaurant's settled, I've decided to add some Italian wines. And I would say that all these wines actually from this list are available on williamsitwell.com at an astonishing 20% discount. It's a tight list. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles only. And at the top we've got this wonderful Tour de Colle. This is a 2024 wine from Abruzzo. This is a pecorino wine, crisp and fresh and really, really good with, let's say, salmon. So in the summer it'd be really great with a salad. That white is a good gluggable wine if you want an aperitif at the bar. It's really good with chicken or fish. Then we go to the Südtirol. This part of the world, in terms of wine, it really fascinates me. It reminds me slightly of the wines you get from Alsace, that famous minerality. There are two that I've got on the list here. There's a Chardonnay and a Pinot Bianco. First is the Chardonnay. I love a good fresh Chardonnay, which isn't too buttery, not too much like brioche. So this is fruity, it's got a really, really clean finish. We do a dish of prawns on the menu. It's absolutely wonderful with that. I would just drink this with everything, actually. Then there's Pinot Bianco, another indigenous Italian grape. This one's absolutely wonderful. It's a really elegant bottle. It's got a bit of depth to it, and it's really, really great with pasta. I really recommend this. Then let's move into the reds. First of all, this lovely cherry red berry that comes from northwest Italy, the famous region of Piedmont, or Piemonte as they say in Italy. And what you get with 100% Barbera is a big, full-bodied wine that absolutely craves a steak. So if you're at the White Hart and you're having a steak, I would really recommend this one. Then we come on to this one, another fantastic Italian indigenous grape known as Negromaro. This wine, when you sip it, you get notes of the forest, so a bit of pine essence, and it's also got a bit of spice on the finish. I think it's a really, really great wine if you're having venison. We have a lot of venison culled locally. When you're eating venison at the White Hart, have some Negromaro. And then I got to finish with this beauty, Montefostino Amarone della Valpolicella Maestro Reserva 2016. This is an incredible wine from the Veneto. That's the region of Italy, from Venice down to Verona. It's a mix of some Italian grapes. I won't bore you with the detail, but let me tell you about the flavour. It's silky, it's smooth, it's long. It's got hints of herbs, hints of leather, hints of chocolate. It's just a fantastic wine. And do you know what? I love this so much. I put it on the menu for all you special people out there who want to spend some money on wine, because this glorious bottle will only set you back £165. And if that's not worth getting off the sofa and coming up to the White Hart, I don't know what is. So there we have it, a fabulous, expensive bottle of wine and a wonderful flotilla of Italian grapes. So the next time you're at the White Hart in Wiveliscombe, ask for the Italian list and knock yourselves out.
Well, it's salute to our Italian wine offering. Now let's get back to Burns night. The guests are seated, the wine is flowing, but trouble is brewing in the kitchen.
Let's just consider the thorny issue of dietaries. Now, I say thorny because I'm not going to try and pretend that chefs love catering for dietaries. Many do think it's an absolute pain. I think the fact is what you have to do is be honest. If you're going to do an event, for example, if you're going to do dietaries, you do dietaries. If a chef says they don't want to do dietaries, then you don't do dietaries. Now, why do I raise this? Well, as you'll see, Gamey Jamie didn't quite get the definition of vegetarian. This is what happened.
I wasn't told about the vegetarian.
You were
No, I was. When someone says to me veggie, I didn't expect them to say to them, they don't eat fish.
Well, vegetarian is vegetarian.
Vegetarian eats fish. Am I right?
Vegetarian is someone who eats vegetables. That's why they're called a vegetarian.
Well, they're a bunch of put it on camera.
Darling boy, do you want me to just sort it out?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem at all. We'll take 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I can get it done that.
That's fine. Okay.
Thankfully, Dom was dining with me, a rare night out for our head chef, sitting for the first time in the restaurant. But noble to his toes, he decided to jump in and fix the situation.
I guess they just missed it. So, I popped in a couple of times to help them out and point them to a few bits and bobs that I had in the kitchen from our normal service.
Dom's culinary magic done and the veggie dishes are delivered to the guests. Thankfully, as the wine and whiskey flowed, they were none the wiser. With the dietary hassles over, it's time for the main event.
Jimmy,
There we go, big man.
thank you very much, sir.
Very good.
Right, we're off. Is it just
Now.
it's just the two of us?
This haggis is from Elgin,
Elgin.
where I went to school. So, Morifirth haggis. So,
Shot and killed yesterday.
well, he only had 6 feet, not 3 feet.
right, okay. One of the Elgin items.
Alright, thank you, chef.
Cheers.
Right, here we go.
Some hae meat and can't eat. And some hae meat that want it. But we hae meat and we can eat. So let the Lord be thanked. Fair fire on his sonsy face. Great chieftain o' the punning race. Aboon them all you tak your place with painch, tripe and thirn. Wheel your worthy o' grace as long as my hair. His knife see rustic labour death and cut you up with a ready slit and trench your gushing entrails brick like on a ditch. So, your powers will make mankind your care and dish them out their bill of fare. Old Scotland wants they skanking wear the jinks and luggies, but if you wish your grateful prayer, ye her a haggis. Ladies and gentlemen, toast to the star of the show tonight, the haggis.
It's been a time of classic problems in hospitality, of challenges faced down and sorted, but there are bigger problems.
The beautiful simplicity of a classic English pint. Glorious, a wonderful flavour. But what's less glorious and less wonderful is exactly how much money I make from this pint. And trust me, you'll be very surprised and quite shocked when you hear the real numbers.